9/11 was yesterday. What are your thoughts about 9/11?
Well, I commemorated the 10th year anniversary of 9/11, but what got me was that in the mainstream media they completely ignored who attacked us on 9/11. They just like completely glossed over that there were these Muslim terrorists from Saudi Arabia, and that a good deal of the Islamic world is at war with the United States and with the West, and wants to take over the West and wants to take over the United States. And we are still at war. It's not like Pearl Harbor, which ended a few years later. We are still at war with a large section of the Islamic world. And there's nothing anti-Islam about that. It's just a fact that this section, I don't know, 20% wants to destroy Western civilization and wants to just murder as many Americans, as many Westerners as possible. The more innocent they are, the better the target they are for murder. So we should just face up to it. We are at war with a thick section of Islam.
Right. I would agree with that. The media is, the left-wing liberal media is kissing the asses of the Muslims so much that they have become like, let me put it this way. Oh my God. If this was Christians had done this, we would be non-stop trashing of Christianity, trash the Christians. Oh my God. You know, when some Christian loon blows up an abortion clinic, you know, and nobody's hurt, right? Just blew up the building, right? One loose cannon. You never hear the end of the fucking thing, right? It's like, who cares, right? But like 19 Muslims fly their planes and wipe out the World Trade Center fully loaded with people, kills 3,000 people, you know, in the Pentagon and whatnot. You never hear about the word Muslims anymore. You know, it was a terrorist attack. It was a terrorist attack. It's been reduced to like terror, but we don't know who did it. Yeah, it's a good point.
And it does speak well of us that, in one sense, that we ignore who attacked us. That we're not haters and we're not looking to just go out and annihilate. But the show about America, the pilot who led the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, who was the lead plane in that attack, he eventually became an American citizen. Did you
really?
Yeah. Did you ever imagine this working the other way? Like, let's say the lead pilot in an Israeli attack on Egypt or on Iraq or on Syria. Did you ever imagine that pilot could ever become a citizen of that Islamic country? Like, no way. Like most countries in the world, that would never happen. Like if, the Christian pilot who dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, do you think he could have become a citizen of Japan? No way. But America is so open and tolerant. Like the guy who led the Pearl Harbor attack became an American citizen.
I have problems with the idea of him becoming it though. He killed all those Americans. I have a problem with that. I don't think that's right. I don't think he should. I think if you serve for an enemy army, okay, against the United States, you forfeit your chance to ever become an American citizen. That's my personal opinion.
Or at least you should not be allowed to collect welfare.
You just shouldn't.
Fine, become a citizen. Just don't collect any welfare.
If you were on a foreign army, you can become an American citizen. Let's say you served in the IDF, in the Israeli, army, and you wanted to come over to America afterwards, become a citizen, no problem. But if Israel God forbid, went to war against America, I don't think that would be right. You just shot a whole bunch of Americans, and now you're going to come over, and like you
pledge allegiance to the flag.
Yeah, I just get like a bad feeling on that. Yeah, so I'm kind of with the theoretical about the Japs. If you dropped an atom bomb on my family, I really don't want to see you. I don't want to see you on Japanese soil ever. I just get the fuck out of here. You're gonna get your own country. We'll ship you our cars and our radios, and you're good with that, and that's it. You're not welcome here on our soil anymore. That's just my feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you have any other thoughts on...
Well, let me ask you on yours before we get to mine. Mm-hmm. On yours, let me ask you this. You mentioned an interesting point. We're still at war.
Yeah.
And you compared it to Japanese in World War II.
Yeah.
Now, in Japanese in World War II, we put the Japanese Americans. These were American
Right.
citizens, but they had Japanese descent. We put them in an internment camp over
Yeah.
in Mono Lake.
Yeah.
Do you think we should scoop up all Muslims in this country and put them in an internment camp?
No.
Okay, why not?
I don't think we have enough evidence that enough of them are a threat, and it's so un-American or so unusual in America to do anything like that.
Okay.
So it's such a drastic action to take, but
We've done it. It's not...
Yeah, we have done it.
It's,
So
historically speaking, it's
if,
perfectly
if,
American.
if American-born and bred Muslims started committing acts of terrorism on American soil,
Right.
I mean, no, I would not be for internment camps for Muslims, but I really don't want more Muslim immigrants to America,
Okay.
unless except under extraordinary circumstances where we have every reason to believe that this person's not a threat but is actually a substantial benefit to the United States. Yeah, I would be for blocking.
How about immigration in general?
I would be for I'm against all illegal immigration,
Okay.
and I'm even for restricting legal immigration to those people who can be a substantial benefit to us, who have very particular skills that we need or have a lot of money that we need. So I'm for restricting immigration.
Yeah, I think that, right now the economy here is so bad, we don't have money to give out to new people. We just don't have. We don't have that kind of money here. And I'm not talking about the government handouts. I mean the economy itself. We, as America, can't feed all the world's people anymore. We don't have that much wealth here that anybody just runs across the border and come and get some food, like, come all you people and we'll feed you. America doesn't have that much money.
Well, most countries have an immigration policy that is in their own self-interest. So if they need particular skills and they need capital, then they'll let such people in. So if we had a program where it said, okay, if you want to become a citizen, you have to buy a home, worth more than $500,000. It'd be good for the housing market. Probably be good for the American economy as a whole. I can see that. I think Australia is a very restrictive immigration policy, but if you're a millionaire, you can move to Australia and become a citizen. So I'm for allowing millionaires and those with specialized skills that we need to move to America. And you say, oh, but look, you're an immigrant. Well, my father has special skills. He has 2 PhDs. He founded an organization, and Good News Unlimited, that employed lots of Americans. And he hired an expensive lawyer and got a green card and cleared the way for me to become an American citizen. So we did it legally, and we did it because we brought something special to the table. Like, I think the government saw that one day I'd be hosting these Torah talks, knew what a benefit they'd be for the country as a whole.
Right. You've been asked a question by Blev DeChamp. He wants to know, Levi, when were you naturalized?
1990 or 91.
And I want to know, when were you neutralized?
When I lost my hovel.
Okay. And when were you neutered? That was 1992,
when I ended the 12-step program.
Okay, yeah.
6 months ago.
And are you an expat in Australia?
I'm not sure. I think I'm still an Australian citizen.
Oh, you have dual citizenship?
I believe so.
Right on. All right, a couple of quick shout-outs. A couple more people joined the fun. Hey, Brandon, and hey, Ellen's back.
Oh, Ellen with the good grammar.
Good grammar. Ellen is in. Well, this place is crowded tonight. Look at that. People are hopping in. They know this is the most important show that you can find, bar none. Okay, this is important, it's entertaining, but you learn something here. You're going to learn Torah here. Just hold your horses. And you're saying, well, you didn't talk about the Parsha yet. It's not always about the Parsha. The Torah seeps its way into every conversation, does it not?
Exactly. Sometimes it's subtle.
It's subtle, but it seeps its way.
Sometimes it's Kabbalistic.
Right.
Like I speak in metaphors a lot, and parables, just like Jesus.
I can answer this. Greg asks, where do most of the Australian Jews live? In Melbourne?
Yes, there are 200,000 Jews in